everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gina Marie Agdarian. I am the author of The Letters in the Old House, available on Amazon in paperback and Kindle. I will have a link to purchase the book in the description below. So today is another episode of Book Talk. This is a series where I talk about a book that I recently read, what I enjoyed, what I didn't enjoy, and ultimately help you determine if you would like to read this book. So today we're talking about Listen for the Lie by Amy Tintera. This was on the Good Morning America book club list, and I think I saw it on Goodreads or Instagram or something. So I picked it up at the library, and I'm giving this one a 4 out of 5. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very fast-paced, very interesting, and if you are a fan of true crime podcasts or documentaries, you will definitely like this book. Basically, it centers around Lucy and Savvy, which is short for Savannah. Savannah was Lucy's best friend and she was murdered. Lucy has always been the prime suspect for the murder, but nobody could ever prove that she did it. Lucy has maintained her innocence, but she cannot remember the events leading up to the murder or the events of the murder or right after. She only remembers a certain part and then going forward. So it's been a little bit hard to track down the truth, but everybody always thought that Lucy killed Savannah. This guy, Ben Owens, who does his own true crime podcast, is hell-bent on getting to the bottom of what happened to Savannah. So he interviews Lucy, he's interviewing her family, her friends, and people close to the situation to try to see what exactly happened. So there are twists and turns along the way and things that you learn, and I blew through this one pretty quickly. The one gripe I did have, why I'm not giving it a 5 out of 5, is because there were a lot of characters. So I'm not somebody who gets confused with characters or complains that there are too many characters. My mom is one of those readers who doesn't like a ton of characters in her books. She struggles to keep track of the characters. I don't have that issue, but with this book, I definitely had that issue. And it was almost like somebody would be mentioned once briefly and then brought up again. And then I'm going back in the book saying, wait, who was that again? Because the author didn't do a great job, in my opinion, of reminding you of who people were or kind of giving you context clues to say, oh, so-and-so is this person's brother or sister or friend or former boyfriend or whatever. So it was a little bit confusing that way, which took away somewhat from feeling like I could just relax and enjoy the book because I felt like I had to keep going back and looking at who was who. But overall, this was a really solid book. It moved. It was interesting. It was not, in my opinion, super predictable, although maybe other people might feel differently. I'm not always great at figuring things out exactly how they're going to end up at the end, but I did not find this to be super predictable. It was very interesting. So if you are into mysteries, you like true crime, I would definitely give this one a whirl. Listen for the Lie by Amy Tintera. Let me know in the comments if you like this or if you didn't like it or if you plan to read it. And as always, guys, happy reading.